What's up, guys? DoubleCrossKing here, hitting you up with day 8 of March Madness. And yes, I am secure enough to do a video without a shirt on. Mostly because you can only see basically my trapezius, and that's pretty much it. Trapeziuses. Or is it just one big trapezius? That goes, I don't know. What I want to talk about today. I think there's actually two things I want to hear from people. One, I've mentioned this before, that I don't really want to do scheduled Q&As ever, or wait to accumulate for Q&As. Basically, if anyone has a question that they want to ask me for my opinion on something in wrestling, something in, basically in wrestling, but if you want to ask me some life stuff, sure. Some basic sports questions, sure. Talk about my Boston teams. That would be nice if people did that. I do a hell of a lot better job of answering those questions. Send me a question, and if I'm able to answer it, I will, and I'll do it in a video. Kind of like, it'll be more of like a running Q&A. Just when I do a video, I'll probably answer your question as part of it. So yeah, and plus it'll help fill out the next whatever days of March Madness, because Lord knows I need subject matter. And I almost didn't have subject matter today, but I tuned into the Wrestling Roundtable program. Yes, I enjoy watching Wrestling Roundtable, even when I don't agree or like the people that are on that show. I enjoy hearing other opinions. So there, comment, spam me as much as you want, whatever. But they had an episode talking about forgotten gems in wrestling, and that's what I also want to ask you guys. What do you think are matches that what matches do you think get overlooked in lieu of other matches? You could say they're it's kind of like, are they underrated? Except there are plenty of well-known matches that can be underrated or overrated. What I'm talking about is matches that just aren't mentioned in the first place that you think are really, really good. So yeah, that's that. I want people to talk about that stuff. You want to hear some of my some of the stuff I like that many people don't hear of? Hart Brothers versus Steiner Brothers, from I think it was like a home video release from WWF in like late '93 or early '94. They had a match, and it was awesome. It had Steiners did their thing, the Harts did their thing, and it meshed together, and it was so cool. It was awesome. Oh yeah, and there's also a move in this match that I'm sure some of you are aware of if you've seen some of Scott Steiner's stuff, but that move happens in this match. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, that match. Also, there's a bunch of really good tag matches from of all places, early '99 WCW. Pretty much look at I think it's like from like Uncensored to Slamboree, you had these combinations of three teams having tag matches that were all really good. Benoit Malenko, Mysterio Kidman, Raven, and Saturn. These teams mixed it up, and it was just fun and good. Like, real enjoyable. Um, and also, what else? What else? There are two Goldberg matches. One of them more well known than the other, I think, naturally. One of them is Goldberg versus Scott Steiner. Who would have thought that post-streak Goldberg and year 2000 Scott Steiner could put on a pretty damn great match? That was done perfectly. Yeah, there's some screwy interference, but honestly, when it comes to Russo era WCW, that's taking it easy. So I didn't totally mind it. So, and these two just had a power match. What Lesnar and Goldberg should have had at WrestleMania 20, except a lot better and cooler because there was more athleticism in that match than in Goldberg Steiner. But these guys, power moves out the wazoo. It was awesome. And yeah, it just was. And also Goldberg versus Saturn from, I believe, early '98. I think it was a Super Bowl match, Super Brawl, and that was really good. That was not on the level of Goldberg Steiner, but another example of Goldberg being in a good spot. I don't think Goldberg was quite as bad as people think. He had his share of good performances. But you know what? Do you know what worked for Goldberg? Is that his character was to beat most people in like 3 minutes or less. That's what it was. That's what he did. And yes, when matches got longer, he was exposed. That's what it was. But he did his job well. He was a worker. He worked. He did his thing, got over, made money. Kind of did his job. Yeah, he sucked, once they got him to WWE and they almost forced him to have longer matches. It's not, when I look at Goldberg, I'm just like, that's not what you do with Goldberg. He kills guys, and that's it. And then when he gets to a big match, much like his DDP match, it's not a 15-20 minute match. It is what it is. It goes longer, of course, because he'll be facing a bigger name guy or he's going for a championship. It goes longer, but not too long. You keep it action-packed, short. That's what it is. And yes, I agree with the Wrestling Roundtable on that stance of Goldberg. No. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, I want people to send any Q&A question that they want about wrestling and life and stuff. And two, if you want to comment below, even make a video. If you have a whole lot, make a video response. Matches that you think are awesome, really good, whatever, yet are kind of forgotten in lieu of maybe other matches from that wrestler, other matches from that series of, from that feud. Look at that kind of stuff. So yeah, day 8. DoubleCrossKing, stay classy, everybody.